Hello, in this video I am going to explain Maxwell's equations and electromagnetic waves, which comes under module 3 of video syllabus. So let us first concentrate on what are Maxwell's equations. These were all the field equations which govern the time varying electric and magnetic fields and were all written in the following format, that is first Gauss law, that is del dot D is equal to rho, and Gauss law for magnetism, that is del dot B is equal to 0. Faraday's law, that is del cross E is equal to minus dou B by dou T, and Ampere's law, that is del cross H is equal to J plus dou B by dou D by dou T. So next, these whatever the equations expressed earlier are known as Maxwell's equations. The first two are the divergence equations and the last two equations are curl equations. The above equations can also be written in the following format, that is Gauss law can be written as del dot E is equal to rho by epsilon, and Gauss law for magnetism can be written as del dot H is equal to 0, and Faraday's law can be written as del cross E is equal to minus mu into dou H by dou T, and Ampere's law can be written as del cross H is equal to J plus epsilon dou E by dou T. So in regions of space where there is no charge or current, the Maxwell's equations can be written as del dot E is equal to 0, and the second one is del dot B is equal to 0, and the third one is del cross E is equal to minus dou B by dou T, and the fourth one is del cross B is equal to mu naught epsilon 0 dou E by dou T. Next, here I want to discuss about physical significance of Maxwell's equations. Maxwell's first equation shows that the total electric flux density capital D through the surface enclosing a volume is equal to the charge density rho within the volume. It means that a charge distribution generates a steady electric field. Maxwell's second equation tells us that the net magnetic flux through a closed surface is 0. It implies that magnetic poles do not exist separately in the way as electric charges do. Thus, in other words, magnetic monopoles do not exist. The third equation shows that the EMF around a closed path is equal to the time derivatives of the magnetic flux density through the surface bounded by the path. It means that an electric field can also be generated by a time varying magnetic field. Maxwell's fourth equation shows that the magnetomotive force around a closed path is equal to the conduction current plus the time derivatives of the electric flux density D through any surface bounded by the path. The time derivatives of the electric flux density dou D by dou T is called displacement current. Thus, this equation means that a magnetic field is generated by a time varying electric field. Next, here I am going to discuss about electromagnetic waves. Maxwell showed that by combining the four electrodynamic equations, a wave equation can be obtained which describes the propagation of waves. The time variation of magnetic field induces an electric field, while variation of electric field in turn induces a magnetic field, and electromagnetic field exist independently. Without electric charge and current, the continuous interconversion of the fields preserves them and electromagnetic perturbation propagates in space. Such fields are called electromagnetic waves. The vectors E and B in an electromagnetic wave oscillate in phase. This means E and H simultaneously attains maximum and minimum values. Next, Maxwell's equations are coupled partial differential equations in E and H which cannot be solved in general. In order to simplify the equations, we should uncouple the set and obtain differential equations in E and H alone. So Maxwell's fourth equation can be written as del cross H is equal to J plus dou D by dou T. By substituting J is equal to sigma into E and D is equal to epsilon into E, the above equation can be written as del cross H is equal to sigma into E plus epsilon dou E by dou T. So further, the Maxwell's third equation is del cross E is equal to minus dou B by dou T, that is equal to minus mu into dou H by dou T. Taking curl of the equation number 3, whatever shown in this slide, del cross E is equal to minus mu into del cross H by dou T. That is considered as equation number 4. So finally we can write del cross E is equal to minus mu into sigma dou E by dou T minus mu into epsilon dou square E by dou T square. That is considered as equation number 5. So here del cross E is equal to del into del dot E minus del square E. Next, if the charge density is 0, that is del dot E is equal to 0, then equation 5 can be written as del square E is equal to mu into sigma dou E by dou T plus mu into epsilon dou square E by dou T square. Finally, del square E minus mu into epsilon dou square E by dou T square minus mu into epsilon, that is mu into sigma dou E by dou T is equal to 0. That is considered as equation number 6. This is the three-dimensional wave equation for the electric field in a conducting medium which is homogeneous and isotropic. Next, for free space, in order to understand the nature of the wave, we consider free space, which is large empty space. Free space is a perfect dielectric and does not absorb waves. As mu is equal to mu naught and mu is equal to epsilon 0, the equation 6 can be written as del square E minus mu naught epsilon 0 dou square E by dou T square is equal to 0, or del square E is equal to mu naught epsilon 0 dou square E by dou T square. This equation is very much similar to the general wave equation and constitute three-dimensional vector wave equation. Now I want to discuss about velocity of electromagnetic waves. The propagation characteristics of the electromagnetic wave are contained in the solution of this equation. To bring out the characteristics, we compare it with the general wave equation. So the velocity of electromagnetic wave, that is v square, is equal to 1 by mu naught epsilon 0. Next, the velocity v is equal to 1 by square root of mu naught epsilon 0. So by substituting the value of mu naught and epsilon 0, the value of velocity of light will be equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So this is what is called velocity of light. Obviously, electromagnetic waves travels with the velocity of light in free space. Thank you.